Praise always go to the Most High God, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. You know what I'm saying? Back to the basics, you know what I'm saying? Little, you know what I'm saying, title, you know. So just want to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the basics, you know. So let's see what Christ said. This is just something I was just thinking about. Where people be like, oh, the commandments are done away with, the law is done away with, we ain't gotta do that no more. Christ already fulfilled it. So this is Matthew 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So Christ said, don't even think just because I came that I'm doing away with the law or with the prophets, you know, because there's still a whole lot of prophecies in the Old Testament that still has to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Heaven and earth is not past yet. Heaven and earth is still right now. One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So from not shaving your head bald, to having a beard, wearing fringes at the end of your clothing, you know, it's not going to pass from the law. Not eating abominations, you know, like shrimp, crab, and lobster. Not eating pork. That's not going to pass from the law. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ said, don't think that he came to destroy all that, you know. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. So if you break one of these least commandments, basically like, you tell men that they ain't got to keep the commandments no more. Christ came to fulfill it. He already done away with the law. You're going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So always, you know what I'm saying, shalom and peace always to every brother teaching the law, statutes, commandments in truth and sincerity, you know, because guess what? Let's keep going. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Christ said your righteousness has to exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees. So let's see what righteousness is according to the scriptures. Deuteronomy 6:25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God as he have commanded us. So your righteousness is keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. You have to be doing the law, and guess what? You have to teach other people to keep the law also. You know what I'm saying? Women ain't supposed to be teaching no man. You know what I'm saying? Women are supposed to be teaching younger women. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, you know. So let's go to let's talk about why Christ said that. Let's go to Matthew 23. Saying the same book, you know, for New Testament people, you know. Matthew chapter 23. Then spake YAHAWASHI to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So these people want to sit in Moses' seat so badly, man. They want to sit there so bad. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. So these people were telling people they got to keep the commandments. So he's like, yeah, you obviously you're supposed to be keeping the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. They're hypocrites. They teach people that they have to keep the law, but they're not keeping the law themselves. They say you're not supposed to be eating abominations, and you catching them eating abominations. They supposed to be wearing fringes, but they don't have fringes on. They supposed to be growing out their beard and not having a bald head, but they teach people, you supposed to be doing it, but they're not doing it. That's a hypocrite, you know. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. So, you know, I'm gonna read that again. So it says, Matthew 23, verse 3. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. These people tell you that you got to be keeping the commandments, but they're not keeping the commandments. You know, let's go to Titus. Let's go to Titus. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Heavenly Father, you know, for this beautiful message. Another beautiful day to teach this message, feed the sheep, you know. All praise to the Most High. I pray this is edifying through the Spirit. Hope this is uplifting, you know. Let me find Titus. Kind of be hyped. There we go. So let's see what, you know what I'm saying. Titus chapter 1, verse 16. These things speak. Matter of fact, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, verse 16. They profess that they know Yahawah. Let me read that again. Titus 1 and 16. They profess that they know Yahawah, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. So, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, righteousness had to see the scribes and Pharisees. These people were teaching people they had to keep the commandments, but they weren't keeping the commandments themselves. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, back to the basics, you know, we got to keep the commandments and the faith in YAHAWASHI. Let me get on another precept, and then I'm going to close out. Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. Here's the patience of the saints, obviously, the Israelites. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah and the faith of YAHAWASHI. You know, for new people, let me just read the basic. Revelation 14 and 12. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. So you have to keep the commandments and have the faith in these last days. Constantly endure all the way to the end. And Lord willing, you will be saved and be a part of that number. You know, brothers, keep always striving to be a part of that number, 144. And always to the 1/3. They're just as important also. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to sign out. I'm going to say shalom.